Welcome to another recap of the popular anime series Spy X Family, a show where a super spy meets an assassin of a wife and tries to do a secret mission with a psychic kid without anyone knowing each other's true identity. Previously, Anya had expressed the desire to get a pet dog as her reward for getting a Stella at her school. So the Forger family heads to the pet shop where the owner, also working for the secret agency, shows them various dogs. However, Anya doesn't find any she likes. The owner suggests visiting a pet adoption center, but before they can leave, Loid receives a call from another agent. At headquarters, a young boy named Chris is being questioned about the attack on Westerly's foreign minister, but is reluctant to disclose information. To his surprise, Sylvia informs him that his leader has been apprehended. Loid, disguised as the leader, tricks Chris into disclosing information. Loid and other agents are then tasked with raiding hideouts and apprehending the students and dogs involved. The scene shifts to the pet adoption center, where Anya and Yor have just arrived. Excited by the numerous cute animals, Anya notices a big furry dog outside and feels a connection with him. Sneaking into the building where the dog was taken, she overhears Keith and other students discussing their dangerous plans. Anya tries to escape but is caught by Kurt. Keith moves to eliminate Anya, but the white dog breaks free and shields her. Anya reads the dog's thoughts, learning about an impending phone call which confirms the raid on their hideouts. As Keith pursues Anya, Yor, realizing Anya is missing, spots her being taken away by the dog and gives chase. On her journey, Anya discovers that the dog can foresee the future. Excited, she plans to use this to save the world and earn another Stella, but the dog keeps running in circles. They are eventually caught by Keith, and Kurt attempts to harm Anya. Yor arrives just in time to incapacitate him with a single kick. Keith is worried to see Yor as Anya's mother. He orders the dog to attack her, but after seeing Yor's terrifying face, he runs away. Keith cannot risk wasting any more time, so he runs away. Anya tells Yor about everything she heard about bad guys planning to attack using bombs. Dog sees the future in which Loid gets killed in a clock tower blast, and Anya reads his mind. She wants to help Loid, so as an excuse to give toilet paper to her father, Anya gets on the dog and runs towards the clock tower. Anya arrives at the clock tower. After arriving, as she is about to open the door, the white dog barks, and she realizes the bomb will explode if she opens it. She finds a way through the window and goes inside the room. Anya has seen her spy anime and knows she has to cut the red wire to disarm the bomb. But on seeing all the wires are black, she is devastated. But she thinks of a plan using a ketchup bottle. Soon after, Loid with other agents arrive. They see the door covered in ketchup with a big "No" written on it. One of the agents believes it's a trick and rushes to open the door. As the agent is about to open the door, Loid stops him. Using a broken mirror, he sees a bomb attached to the door. Loid leaves disarming of the bomb to the police and escapes. 30 minutes later, it's time for the summit. Members of the secret police are here for the foreign minister's security, but strangely, the foreign minister gets in a different car and without any security drives away. The reason for this unusual behavior is that it's Loid in disguise. On seeing the foreign minister has abandoned the car and is running away, Keith sets the dog free. But on seeing the foreign minister's incredible movements, Keith is impressed, but soon Loid is cornered. As the dog jumps, Loid uses spy techniques to take care of him and comes for Keith. By this time, Keith realizes all this time he isn't chasing the minister, it's someone else. As Keith is running away, Yor sees him and jumps in front of him, and with just one kick, she takes Keith down. Later, Loid meets both Yor and Anya. Soon, Sylvia comes and asks to take away the dog, but Anya declines. She tells them that he saved her life from the bad guys and that she wants to adopt him. She gives the ultimatum to not attend the school if they don't let her take him back home. Sylvia cannot put Operation Strix in danger, so she agrees, but before she hands the dog, she wants to make sure it's not infected with any disease and promises to deliver the dog tomorrow. The Forger family walks home. The next day, Anya is getting restless while waiting for her dog. After a long wait, the dog arrives. Without wasting any time, together with her parents, she goes to the dog park. Upon arriving, Anya sees the owner calling their dog names, and she realizes she hasn't given any name to the dog. So, while playing with the white dog, she starts thinking about a name. After playing for some time, Anya has lost her gloves. Everyone starts searching for it. On seeing another dog has it, Anya tries taking it, but the bad dog scares her away. The white dog comes to Anya's rescue and wins back the glove. Anya is amazed to see, just like her favorite character Bondman, he also saved her from the bad dog, and on seeing just like Bondman's glove, the dog also has black patterns on his legs. Anya named him Bond, and everyone likes the name. Yor has been coming home late with bandages on her fingers. This leads to Loid suspecting her of something suspicious. He and Anya are waiting for Yor to arrive home for dinner, but she just goes to her room without having dinner. It turns out she wants to learn cooking to better her cooking skills, and for that purpose, she asked her co-worker Camilla for help. She goes to her house, and Camilla's boyfriend has also invited Yuri to taste her sister's cooking. Camilla teaches Yor the art of cooking, from cutting the meat and fruits and vegetables to simmering them and making a stew. But the final product is not what anyone would like to eat. Yuri, as a supportive brother, tastes Yor's horrible cooking and still appreciates and commends her cooking, even while simultaneously puking it out. Camilla and her husband try it and immediately pass out. Yor then tries making her mom's dish, and it turns out good and everybody likes it. She returns home and breaks the news that she has learned cooking and will be making a special dish for Loid and Anya. She serves them her mom's dish, and they like it a lot. The next day, Frankie asks Loid's help to ask out a girl for a date. Loid pulls the best Riz learning course out there to teach Frankie the art of rizzing by disguising himself as the girl Frankie wants to date. But Frankie is a nerdy loser and still fumbles his chance with the hottie from the bar. Forger's family meet him and asks about the date, but he just makes lame excuses. Sometime later, Loid shares a drink with Frankie to share his sorrow and pain like a true friend should. Anya goes to the school and meets with Becky, who asks her if she has watched the latest episodes of a popular romantic drama. But Anya is interested in cartoons instead of dramas, and she shows no interest in Becky's freaky interests in romance. Becky calls Anya bland and immature for having an interest in cartoons. Damien shows up and Anya reveals her grand plan to drop a photo of her with Bond in front of Damien, who would be impressed by Bond and then will invite Anya to his home. However, things don't go as planned and Anya gets brutally ignored by Damien. Becky picks up the photo instead and notices Loid and instantly falls in love with him. She asks multiple questions about Loid and Anya tells her that he is married to her mom. This doesn't stop Becky, and she keeps the photo for who knows what reasons. The class begins and Henderson assigns groups to make 3D animals from different materials. Damien and Anya end up in the same group, and Anya decides to make Bond to show off to Damien. Becky, on the other hand, is obsessed with Loid and makes a 3D model of him. Anya makes a sloppy Bond and tries to impress Damien but fails. She then tries to help Damien make a griffin but fails spectacularly in that too. Helping others out is not just her forte. Still, she tries her best to help Damien out, and in the end, a miracle happens, and their joint piece of trash wins the top prize. Anya proposes Damien show it to his father, but he declines. Later at his home, he calls back to his house and talks to his butler about his father, and is saddened to know that his father doesn't care about him. Henderson announces history test results, and as expected, Anya hasn't done much well. Their midterm exams are approaching, and there is a high chance that Anya will do horribly and get bolts in each subject. Furthermore, she loses her power at each lunar eclipse, and as exams will occur on a lunar eclipse, she won't be able to cheat as well. Loid decides to teach her, but Yor tells them that Yuri is available to tutor her. Yuri arrives and immediately starts acting creepy about her sister. He hates seeing Loid in his own house. He also doesn't like Anya very much, as she is the spawn of the man loved by his sister. Dude got some issues, that's for sure. Loid leaves for some agency's work and Yuri tries to teach Anya, but she behaves dumb as always. But seeing her enthusiasm to please Yor motivates Yuri too, and he teaches her with a burning fire, but Anya remains dumb nevertheless, and Yuri leaves after giving up. Anya remembers how she could have helped Loid during the bomb mission only if she had studied well. This gives her a new drive, and she goes into her room to study. Exams arrive and Anya gives her exams pretty confidently. However, Loid is on the move to alter her exams and make her outshine. However, he runs into another spy who is there for the same mission as him. Loid follows him to the safe and observes his clumsiness. At the end, Loid observes Anya's marks and is shocked. Results are announced and Anya barely passes. However, she is happy as she has avoided getting bolts in the exams. Loid, however, tells her to do better.